Ashe Empresses, it's the Sacral Empress back with another YouTube video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Ashanti. I'm an intuitive healer. Welcome to the Empress Empire. So today, guys, I'm going to be doing some divine feminine energy readings. I'm going to be tapping in with some different tarot cards, oracle cards, all that good stuff to give the divine feminines some insight about their path and their journey. So I'll be picking up on what may be going on in your current situation. And honestly, this reading, just seeing what comes up. So if you identify as a divine feminine, keep watching. And if you're not sure, then you can tune into the divine masculine readings tomorrow and see what comes through and see which ones you feel more called to. All right, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive on into the reading because I got some tea for you.
You know what I'm gonna say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world, and that's our job.
Hello, my divine feminine. So I will be doing your reading every Friday, okay? So tune in every Friday for a divine feminine message from yours truly. I'm going to start off with the Spiritual as Fuck Oracle deck just because I felt really called to it. So we're going to see what comes through for you, and then we'll build off of this, okay? So can I get some insight? Okay. Feel your fucking feelings. So somebody hasn't been feeling. I'm hearing you haven't been feeling enough. You may be holding back, biting your tongue. I hear something about straddling the fence. So you may be trying to play it safe right now, or, you know, trying to do the right thing. But when have you ever done the right thing, divine? No, I'm just kidding. But I do feel like, you know, there comes a time where, you know, you grow, you start to see things differently. So I think for a lot of you, you know, I feel like there's a wild child in every single one of you that's watching. And you don't want to bring that side out of you anymore because you feel like it always got you in trouble. But the situation that you're in right now, it really like requires you to bring that side out. Even when you don't want to. It's okay to start the fuck over if you have to, and grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Okay? So I feel like for a lot of y'all, like, I have too much stuff up here. Like, it's getting to a point now where it's like, okay, this is overwhelming. But yeah, I feel like with this energy coming through, like, y'all got to take the initiative. Someone has to lead. You may have to lead in your situation right now. Regardless of if this is a romantic connection or if this is just simply like, you know, your career or just your healing, whatever it is, you have to take the initiative, divine feminine. So I don't know what you're scared of, but I'm gonna tell you right now to take that leap of faith. Okay, take that leap of faith. Do the damn thing, even if it scares you, because I feel like a lot of y'all are doing something that, or you want to do something that you love, but you might be scared. So do it while you're scared. Rip the band-aid off. Dance like everyone else can go fuck themselves. So yes, I feel like right now, like, I feel like for a lot of y'all, what I'm hearing is that a lot of y'all are finding yourselves. Like, y'all really finding yourselves. Y'all figuring out, like, who you are, what you represent. And I feel like this energy is so important because y'all probably have been in hiding, or y'all have been very distant to your craft. You've been distant, you know, with your friends. You've been distant in so many different ways, divine feminine, that, you know, coming back out of your shell feels like, what the fuck? Like, you don't want to do it. You don't want to take that leap of faith. You don't want to jump into this new skin because you done got comfortable with your old skin. You done got comfortable with who you used to be. And I feel like a lot of y'all are working out, you know, a lot of different addictions. You're working out, or maybe even working out, but I get that y'all are working through something that's hard. Like, there's a challenging situation here. You're working through it, but at the same time, like, getting to the other side is the thing that's challenging you right now, because a lot of you don't want to take the band-aid off. Y'all want to keep it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it another week or so, and then I'll take it off. But you got to rip the band-aid, my love. You got to rip it. Just real quick. I'm seeing somebody get a wax too. I don't know if anyone's going to get a wax or anything like that, but that came through when I was looking at the band-aid. I saw like somebody getting their coochie wax. So that's great. Maybe that's somebody's sign to go ahead and book that appointment if they feel called. Or for the girlies that, you know, wax themselves, great. More power to you, because I couldn't. I could never. All right, let's see if there's anything else coming from this deck. I just wanted to start with this because it's fun. You know, it's be our little icebreaker. Be yourself even if you're crazy. Didn't I just say something like this? Like, a lot of y'all need to bring that wild child out. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. Okay? So, yes. And I think that's why y'all need to feel y'all's feelings, because people may have had you fucked up in the past, you know what I'm saying? Telling you about yourself or making you feel bad for how you present yourself, how you dress, how you talk, who you hang out with. You know what I'm saying? So, there could be some shadow work that could come from this, you know, taking the time out to reflect on why you've suppressed that part of yourself, why you're hiding. I'm hearing about your heart, so you may be hiding your heart too, like you don't want to be vulnerable no more. Like some of you would rather be cold than to be, you know, warm. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of you don't want to show your heart to people because you've done that so many times and you always get hurt. So someone right now could be in a like romantic situation where you don't even want to like go all the way in, or you don't even believe this person has pure intentions because of the past connections you were in. So let's see what else you got here. All right, the world doesn't owe you anything. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get these cards to pull the card. Okay, the world doesn't owe you anything. Clarifying, grab life by the balls and make it your bitch, and then don't be an ungrateful little shit. And then lastly, guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You. So you ain't gotta explain to people why you wearing them big boots from Dora. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to explain to nobody why you dress the way that you dress, why you listen to the music that you listen to. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Nobody owes you an explanation. You know what I'm saying? Energy goes both ways. So I feel like where y'all are at right now in y'all's journey, y'all are understanding how important it is to be authentic, and to be yourselves, but there seems to be, you know, something pulling you away from that. So I guess someone could have teased you in the past for the things you like to do or made you feel bad for the person that you are. But what is there to feel bad about? You know what I'm saying? Why feel bad about being happy? Why feel bad about being, you know, passionate about something? Why feel bad for being creative? Why feel bad for being an entrepreneur? Why feel bad for, you know, loving yourself unconditionally? Like, what's wrong with that? People will make you feel wrong for the silliest things. So don't subscribe to it. Don't feel like you have to do what other people are doing. If it works for you, great. It may not work for everybody else and it may not look cool to everybody else, but if it looks cool to you and it feels right to you, that's all that matters, okay? All right, so I think that's it with this deck. Just wanted to do a cute little icebreaker with you guys because this is the first reading of many. And like I said, I'll be posting y'all's readings every Friday. Divine Masculine readings will be posted every Saturday. I know this is probably going to roll over to Saturday, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, so next I'm going to be taking the African Goddess Rising deck because I want to use majority of my femme cards on you guys just because I just want to. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you guys at this time. Okay, my cards are already a little out of whack, but it's okay. We're going to take it. Spirit, I ask that you come through and provide us with nothing but clear and accurate messages for the Divine Feminines watching at this time. I ask that you protect me in your divine light. Give me guidance. Provide me with the words to say when I stumble. And ground me within your presence. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Self-sabotage, first thing coming out. You know what I'm hearing? Jar of Hearts by Christina Perry. So somebody did have you fucked up. Somebody did dim your light. Somebody did make you feel like, you know, you were doing the wrong thing, or made you even feel like you was unworthy, or nobody's ever going to pay attention to you. Nobody's ever going to support you. Nobody's ever going to, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have really drilled that shit into your mind and you low-key started to believe it. Now with manifestation here, obviously, you know, those beliefs that you may have about yourself, you don't have to continue them. You don't have to obtain them. You don't have to think like, oh, this is really me. This is really my life. Like, I really suck. Like, no. If you don't want to believe that, you do not have to. Okay? So shift your mindset. Definitely do some manifesting, some vision boards, or, you know, some goal setting, whatever works for you, honestly. You know, there's different strokes for different folks. So your way of manifesting is your way of manifesting. I can't tell you what's going to work for you. Only you can tell you what's going to work for you based on your experience. So just get your pen and paper and then write some shit down to start. And then if you find something else that you want to do to help you manifest, then do that. But I do feel like, you know, whatever you feel called to do when you hear the word manifest is what you need to do. Okay? All right, next up, we got see. Oh my God, I'm just going to take both of these cards. Sacred lust. Ooh, someone needs to embody like their sensuality. Embody your sensuality. Dance in the mirror. Dance while you're naked in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Dance in your bedroom. For some of you, you need to find out what turns you on. Like when it comes to like, you know, just in general, not even sexually, but like, you know, what do you look for in a partner? What scents do you like on your partner? You know, like, and this could go for either gender. I'm not even going to place a label on that because I feel like y'all like different things. So I feel like with this energy though, y'all need to think about what turns you on, what turns you off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody being late may turn you off. Somebody being punctual on time, you know what I'm saying? And surprising you with stuff may turn you on. So I think for a lot of y'all need to really think about what it is that you look for in a partner, but also within yourself. You know what I'm saying? What are you looking for within yourself? And how can you obtain that? And also too, with the things that turn you on and turn you off, are you, reflecting these things? You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody with their own car and their own home, do you have your own car and your own home? Not to say that, if you are without of these things, you can't get somebody with those things, but make sure you're on your P's and Q's working towards better if you expect somebody to come in with better, So that's what I got for that. And then with secrets revealed, somebody's probably coming. Wait. I'm getting a message. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you may have been asking for some clarity about your situation, and I feel like that clarity is coming to you. I heard something about November 1st. Something could have happened the 1st of November. November seems to be significant, so if you could think of anything within that month that came through. Some of you may have birthdays in November, but November seems to be very significant. But I feel like there's been something that's been missing or something that's been, in hiding since November. And you may be getting some insight about that coming soon. I'm hearing something about July as well. So July may be the time period that you get more insight or intel about this particular thing. But those are the 2 months that came through, November and July. Don't know what significance they have just yet, but I'm sure time will tell. I'm sure time will tell. So let's see if there's anything else coming through with this deck for my Divine Feminines. Anything else the Divine Feminines watching need to know or hear at this time? Okay. Ooh, scarcity. Yes, y'all have been so limited. And like I said earlier, it's probably because of the things that people have said or done to you that make you feel like you can only have so much or you can only do so much. Stop thinking small, friend. Okay? Stop thinking small. There's so much more to life than what you've been through. And you don't have to assume that your struggles are going to be your struggles forever, that your debts are going to be your debts forever, that the pain you're experiencing is going to be pain that you experience for the rest of your life. Like, things change. Be open to change. Be receptive to change. Don't get stuck in the past thinking that that's all that there is to your life. You are worthy of much more, my love, okay? Next is the Seven Sisters, creativity. Didn't I just say earlier that, you shouldn't feel bad for being creative. You shouldn't feel shitty for wanting to draw something or wanting to paint something. People may have made you feel like that, but I do feel like it is time for a lot of y'all to get creative. Get creative with your manifestations. Get creative with your business. Get creative with, whatever it is that you're doing right now. Get creative with it. Some of you may be doing music. Some of you may be giving back. I see a lot of charity work here, so get creative with that, especially with these ideas that you guys have. Just see you guys drawing out some type of like roadmap for your path. So this could be a roadmap to your business, a roadmap to, your career, roadmap through school, roadmap through, what I'm saying? So many different things. But I feel like, goal setting is a big thing for y'all right now because, you may not have the motivation, you may not feel pushed or like, oh, I want to do this. And I just watched a video yesterday where she said the problem is we feel like we have to be motivated in order to do something. You just have to do it. Like, fuck motivation, throw motivation out of the window. Where's the discipline at? Step into that. So I think for a lot of you, don't look for motivation, especially if you ain't got it right now. If you don't have the motivation to do something, just do it. Just do it. Honestly. Because it's going to come from somewhere, and some of you may be burnt out, but you have to replenish your energy. We got soul forgiveness. Forgive yourself, my love. Forgive yourself. I'm hearing that a lot of you didn't know any better. So y'all could have went through something recently, maybe this is something that y'all went through growing up, like in y'all's past. Like, whatever happened to you, my love, you didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't deserve what happened to you. You didn't know any better based on the decisions that you made, mistakes that you made. You didn't know any better, babes. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, y'all got to cut yourself some slack. Ooh, okay. What just fell out? Celestial alignment. And I'm going to pick up these other cards that fell out earlier just because they're on the floor and I need to pick them up. So, I got one. Wait, let me use my nail that's broken. Still hard to pick up. Damn. This is why I wasn't going to pick them up. Wait a damn minute. Okay. Had to scoop them up with another card. Okay. So, these cards say, think twice before you give a fuck. Period. You got drink water and mind your own fucking business, period. And then the last card here says, courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. That's why life is hard, okay? So, yes, I feel like some of y'all are battling with a decision. Like, y'all don't necessarily want to do something because y'all don't want to mess it up. Like, y'all don't want to... I'm hearing y'all don't want to get caught doing the wrong thing. But if you know what the wrong thing is, then obviously you wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like go with what feels right to you. If it feels wrong to you, maybe stay away from it. But if it feels right to you, go with it. And if that comes out to be the wrong thing, then you know how to identify, what's good for you, what's not. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to grab another deck because I do have other decks here that I want to use on you guys. We're going to move slowly into what's going on within your divine femme, divine masculine connection. This is not just simply based on, you know, your twin flame. This is more so who you're meant to be with rather than twin flame, soulmate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it could go either way. So do not automatically assume that your divine masculine, based on this reading, is your twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be any old thing. Okay? So let's see what's going on here with the divine masculine and divine feminine energy from the divine feminine's perspective. I'll be getting the divine masculine's perspective tomorrow. So if you are divine masculine or you want to know what's going on with your divine masculine, then y'all can tune in with that energy tomorrow. All right, Two of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like the two of you are trying to come together. There's some type of like come together moment. So maybe the two of you could be, you know, seeing each other soon. Valentine's Day is next week. So could be something going on with that. Maybe some type of surprise coming from your divine masculine. Next we got the Two of Swords. Lots of twos. Okay, that's interesting. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like between you and your divine masculine, like y'all may not even like see each other as divine masculine, divine feminine, if that makes sense. Like it may feel very subtle right now. Things may be moving a little slow within y'all's connection. Or y'all try not to stress out yourselves about the connection. Like I feel like y'all don't want to put a strain on it. Y'all want to take it slow. Y'all want to work y'all's way towards something. And I feel like, you know, you and this person obviously seem to be building something stable. Like y'all don't want to build anything that's a little out of whack. Like y'all are trying to build something stable for yourselves. I'm hearing something about kids. So y'all may be working towards, you know, a family right now for some of you. For others, that's just in the plan. You know what I'm saying? This person had probably talked about children. You know, do you want children? You know what I'm saying? How many kids you want? Those types of conversations. The moon is also here. So somebody may be very confused about this connection. May be very stuck, wondering like, okay, what's their intention? Do they want to be with me? So for a lot of you, you don't really know, like, you know, who your divine masculine is. Some of you may be very confused about that. Some of you may know who your divine masculine is, but the energy is a little bit off, maybe a little confused about that type of connection. Just because things may not be the way that you want them to be. Things could be a little off right now. Oh my God. Whoa. All right. So King of Cups. So this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Obviously, it could be any sign, but this is the energy that's coming out right now. Now, with the King of Cups, I feel like within this connection, this person is very, like, neutral. They're not trying to pick a fight with you. They're not trying to, you know, be at you like that. Like, I feel like this person brings a lot of, like, stillness into your life. They're very calm, cool, collected. This isn't somebody that's always hostile. Like, this is someone that's very chill. Like, this would be a friend before it's ever, like, a romantic partner, just because of how relaxed this person is, and how they come across. So I feel like for those that are watching, your divine masculine is going to be someone that's very, chill, down to earth, doesn't necessarily, expect anything from you. They have expectations, but they're not holding you to a specific standard. They're letting things play out. They're feeling your energy out, things like that. So some of you could have recently met your divine masculine. Some of you may be in, a separation with your divine masculine right now too. So some of you may have not met this person yet. Others may have, had some type of conflict. Now y'all separated, but it could go many different ways. Nine of Swords is here. Let me pick up these other cards that flew out, because when I tell you they flew out, like I wasn't even expecting that. We got some air sign energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Swords. So we got a lot of air energy. Someone here could be an air sign for the, the people that are watching. Ace of Cups is here, and the Knight of Pentacles is here. So I feel like a lot of y'all are coming into like some type of union with this person very soon. Union seems to be approaching. Now with the Nine of Swords, I feel like somebody said, like, I guess in their head about the connection, someone may be feeling unworthy of love or unworthy of, attention or whatever the case may be, just because the past. Like, do not let your past connections stop you from receiving something good, stop you from receiving the love that you really deserve, because I feel like a lot of y'all are overthinking and overanalyzing the situation, which could be putting a very massive, blockage onto the connection. So be very mindful of that. If that is you, divine feminine, make sure you take a step back and reflect on this. Why do I feel this way? Why am I letting these thoughts, XYZ? Just get familiar with yourself, get in tune. King of Swords is here as well. So I feel like with this person, like this person knows that you might be hurting. Like this person may be able to feel the pain that you have within you. They may be able to read your mind in a way. And I'm not saying like they're able to read your mind, know when you want them to bring you some chocolate or some food or whatever. Like, I mean, they may be able to like, feel what you feel, in the sense of, your past connections. Like they're here to help. They're here to make it better. They're not here to hurt you. They're not here to make your situation worse. This person's coming in to make your life easier, divine feminine. Page of Swords is also here. So with the Page of Swords energy, I do feel like a lot of you are taking the time out to learn more about your partner, dive a little bit deeper, having deeper talks. I'm here to talk about the tongue. So yeah, it feels like, there's a lot of communication here. Someone may be stopping in their tracks when they communicate, but know that this is somebody that you don't have to bite your tongue for. You don't have to walk on eggshells with this person. If you find yourself in a connection where you're walking on eggshells, baby, they might not be the person for you. Okay. If you have to hold back when you're about to say something that you really want to say because you're afraid of how this person may feel, I'm gonna need you to tap into that throat chakra. You shouldn't feel that way with anybody. You should be able to communicate clearly and efficiently, regardless of the outcome, regardless of how that person may feel, because you're grown. You know what I'm saying? Should be nobody that puts that much fear in your heart. And I see for a lot of you, some of you even have, just issues communicating based on your past. Not so much of, just relationships, romantic relationships, but sometimes communicating is something that's very hard for you, period. Regardless of, who it is. It may not even be a fear thing. It's just that you may have anxiety, or you may not really like to communicate your issue, or when you communicated it wasn't received, so you just figure whatever, what's the point? But I'm here to tell you, divine feminine, that it is so important for you to communicate around this time. So make sure you're saying your piece. Make sure you're saying what you stand on. Don't let nobody sway your opinion or your view on things, unless it's presented with some accurate, information and receipts. But I do feel like for a lot of you, like y'all having a hard time communicating or getting something off y'all's chest, which I think is also why the Ace of Cups is here. This person is here to like help mend your heart, mend your broken heart. I'm hearing y'all are mending each other's heart too. Like y'all are showing each other that there's so much more to love than what you've dealt with in the past. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Heart chakra balance is so important. So make sure that y'all working on y'all's heart space, and opening yourselves up to more love. So speaking of the hearts, let's go ahead and see where the divine masculine is with you. How do they feel about you? So diving into that, how is the divine masculine feeling? Ooh, I'm hearing to be real. I don't know the whole song though. Nine of Cups. This person's happy that they came across you. This person's also ready to let go of some old like habits, some old hoes. Like this person doesn't even want to like. This person's like, look, I want you. I don't want nobody else. I'm cool on the exes. I'm cool on, you know what I'm saying, getting some coochie or some whatever from whoever. Like they don't care. Like this person sees you. Like their eyes are locked and loaded on you, divine feminine. Nine of Cups comes through to basically insinuate that this person's happy with you. They get to be themselves. They get to be free. They get to flow. They get to sing. They get to dance. They get to be goofy. Like, they get to be themselves with you. And I think that's another thing that makes them feel like you are the one for them. Seven of Swords here. I feel for them, like, there's no doubt in their mind about this connection. Now, typically the Seven of Swords can indicate sneaky behavior, things like that, but I'm not really picking up on it in that way. I'm getting it that it's more so like this person's clearing out, you know, negative thoughts. They're clearing out doubt. They're clearing out insecurity. Like, you honestly make this person want to be better, divine feminine. So if you find yourself in a situation, you know, where you're dealing with somebody that's, you know, just not, I don't know, just they're not as open with you, or you don't even feel comfortable with them, then I would definitely say to run. Because some of you could be dealing with somebody that's no good for you. So run, okay? Run for the hills. Some of you need to be in this energy where you're, you know, moving away from, you know, something that doesn't serve you anymore. But back to the divine masculine energy. Five of Pentacles is here. So with this person internally, like, there's something they're battling, but like, they don't let that stop them. They don't let their issues stop them. Someone could even have like a disability or a mental illness or something, and they don't let that stop them. Like, something could be crippling them down to the T, but they do not let it stop them. This is somebody that's like, I got a vision. I'm going to maintain that vision. I'm going to get here. I'm going to get there. Nothing is stopping me. So your divine masculine is very, very motivated. And I feel like you also helped enhance that for them as well. Four of Wands is here. So I always forget to use my wands in these videos. I'm always using my fingers to point, but whatever. Four of Wands is here. So I do feel like the Four of Wands kind of comes through to indicate, you know, this reunion between the two of you. Like, this person feels at home with you. This person feels safe with you. You may even feel safe with them. Like, there's just this level of security between you two that's just so freeing. And I'm hearing there's so much romance in this connection as well. So let's see if there is anything else coming through from this deck about this connection before I move on to my other decks. Ooh, the Devil's reversed. Like I said, this person's freeing themselves from something negative or something that, you know, could hold the relationship back. Like, I don't think this person's dealing with the ex right now. For some of you, y'all may be dealing with somebody that, you know, still in a relationship, or you're dealing with somebody that, I don't know. I guess I'll put it this way. This person hasn't came to you yet. But for some of you, y'all may be dealing with somebody y'all don't need to be dealing with. So be mindful of that. Like I said again, I'm just going to keep saying it until somebody gets it in their noggin. But yeah, with the divine masculine, I feel like they may be releasing like some vices, like, you know, addictions, or, you know, something. Like, there's something they're getting rid of because it's going to get in the way of the relationship. So this person could be making sacrifices for you. So I see that already. And like I said, if they're dealing with somebody on the side, like, maybe, I feel like for some of y'all's relationship ain't official yet, so they could be dealing with somebody on the side, or have, like, you know, somebody that they call on when they lonely, want to lay up, whatever. I don't know. It could really differ for everybody because there's so many different things being thrown at me. But this is for somebody. I don't know who it is, but you could be dealing with somebody right now that is seeing someone else, or, you know, they're just keeping their options open. And that's what dating is all about. You know, until things are made official, we could go from there. But I do feel like, you know, this person's like, they don't want nothing to do with their past lover, or even the person that they may be seeing right now. Like, they're cutting everybody off for you. Not everybody, but the people that don't need to be in their life no more. They cutting them off because they want to make more room for you. Your energy's so massive that they got to cut off multiple people in order to bring you into their life. Okay. Seven of Wands is here. The Chariot is here. And the the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is here. So with this energy, I feel like with these two sevens too, you got two sevens. So yeah, this is obviously divinely ordered. This is a spiritual connection. This isn't a connection for the weak either. Just because of how powerful it is. Magician is at the back of the deck, so y'all could have manifested each other. Look at your energy is here too, divine feminist. You manifested this person. Go look back at your old manifestations. You manifested this person. You made it clear as day that you want this type of person in your life. And I do feel like, you know, with the romance between the two of you, it's going to feel so refreshing. I feel like with the Seven of Wands here too, like, it kind of goes back to like you manifesting this person because you were very clear about your boundaries and your non-negotiables, and this person is checking off all the boxes. So they're basically clear in your eyes, like, okay, this is my person, this is who I want. For the divine feminines that haven't met their divine masculine just yet, I would definitely say to manifest this individual, down to the looks, the sense. I think that's why earlier I was getting like, what's your turn ons and turn offs messages, because, you know, if you are dealing with somebody that turns you off and you know they turn you off, but you continue dealing with them, what are you telling yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. So be very clear about what it is that you are looking for in a partner, and allow that energy to align with you. And then with the Chariot here too, this person may be at a distance from you, so they may have to travel to come see you, or you may have to travel to go see them. But I do feel like even with that, like, the distance doesn't stop this connection from being like what it is. It doesn't stop the two of you from loving on each other. It doesn't stop the two of you from feeling good about one another. Like, I think that there's nothing that's going to get away from in this connection at all. So I think that's it with this deck. I'm going to be taking my What the Fuck is Love Oracle deck, get some more insight. I also have, this is not the actual bag for the bag, but, I mean the bag for the bag. The bag for the deck, it's just in there because I didn't have anything to put it in. So I'm going to start off with this deck, the Romance Angels, because why not? And look at the back of the deck. Call it in your soulmate. For those that haven't experienced this person yet, they're definitely coming. So be open to receive them. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this energy spirit. What is the current state of this connection? Ooh, chemistry. Chemistry, guys. Chemistry. I'm going to flip all these decks over because they're all over the place. So these decks are just going to be upright. And that's just how we're going to do it. Okay. Very soon. Yes, I love this. Y'all may see each other very soon. It is safe to love. So for some of you, you may be scared to let this person all the way in just because of what you dealt with in the past. But give this person a chance. Take a chance on them. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as bad as I guess the vision that you got in your head, it may not be as bad, you know, as you're assuming it to be. So give this person the chance. You may not want to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but just pay attention to their actions. Look, free yourself is here. So some of y'all may be stuck in y'all's ways, stuck in that mindset of, you know, they gonna do me wrong. They gonna hurt me. They gonna do me dirty. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. Like, let them do that before you start assuming they gonna do that. You know, some of y'all may feel like, oh, I'm always right. Like, I'll be overthinking, but I'll always be right. Like, in some cases, yes. In other cases, not so much. So go with the flow, Divine Feminine. Go with the flow. You got attraction here. This person knew you were the one when they first laid eyes on you. This could be the one. We got flirt here. And we got wedding. Whew, I can hear the bells. I was literally watching that today too. But yes, I feel like this connection is going to be so refreshing. It's going to be so rejuvenating for you, Divine Feminine. Like, I feel like y'all ain't had a love like this in a while. Like, you probably had like a little kindergarten boo, you know what I'm saying? And you was their Valentine, whatever. But this person that I'm picking up right now for y'all, they take the bait. They got it all. They're really the full package. And I feel like visually, they are what you want. Mentally, they are what you want. Spiritually, they are what you need. And in every other way possible, this person was like handcrafted just for you. And I love that energy. Let's go ahead and see what comes through with the What the Fuck is Love deck. Any final messages for the Divine Feminines and their connection with their Divine Masculine? Let's see. Ooh, intimacy. Y'all finna get intimate. Y'all finna get real intimate soon. Okay. I feel it. Lots of love to give. Y'all got a lot of jokes. Like, there's a lot of like fun in this connection. Like, this is a fun connection for the both of you. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I feel like some of y'all are probably gonna go dancing, or maybe like your partner likes to dance or can dance. Like, y'all dealing with somebody that can move. Okay. We got the long distance card here. So yeah, you may be at a distance from this person, but like I said, distance ain't stopping nothing. This person's gonna make time. They're gonna make you feel them. Okay, even at a distance. We got manipulator here. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Puppy love. Okay, friend. Do not be, like I said earlier, y'all be overthinking. So do not let your thoughts get in the way of pursuing this connection. I feel like y'all are scared because no one's ever really taking you seriously. So now that someone is taking you seriously, you trying to sabotage in every way possible. Like, oh no, they probably got a girlfriend. Oh, they probably got a kid. They probably got this. They probably got that. So you're thinking of all the possible ways this person can fuck up the relationship, and you're hoping that they're fucking it up because you don't want to be hurt. It's like you rather be hurt in the earlier stages than to be hurt while you don't, you know, put your heart on the line. You don't really gave them your all. Like, you would rather them fuck you over in the beginning rather than later down the line. So you in your mind trying to fuck it up in the beginning before they even get a chance to. Don't sabotage this connection, friend, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. And some of y'all could be dealing with a manipulator right now who is keeping you from your divine masculine. So be mindful of that. There are people, like I told a person this the other day in a reading. Anybody outside of you could be an op. So you have to be very mindful of who you trust. Which y'all feel is great, you know. But y'all, sometimes y'all could trust the wrong people. So you got to be mindful of who you allow into your space. Because somebody may not want you to get with your divine masculine. Because that means that you're going to step up in so many different ways. You're going to elevate in so many different ways. And if you ain't already intimidated, you're going to be even more intimidating. Because this person is going to enhance your life in so many ways. And you're going to do the same for them. November. I just said something about November. This person can have a birthday in November. You can have a birthday in November. November is significant, okay? It's significant times 2 because I picked it up earlier when I was pulling on y'all's energy. And now I'm picking it up again, okay? Booed Up is here. So, yes, you and this person y'all finna get together. Y'all finna go out on a date or something. Somebody's treating you to a movie or some type of like dinner. Probably both. But it's finna get real romantic. So get ready. Somebody bring out the candles and the rose petals and the bubble bath. Like, I just see it all being put together. It's going to be so rejuvenating. Like, somebody's gonna be feeling so good. Like, ooh, this really my man. This really my girl. This really my baby. Like, ooh, I got them. I got them right where I want them. Feeling myself. This person is about, look, this person is going to remind you daily, like, how beautiful you are, how attractive you are. Like, they're not going to stop showering you with compliments. And it's not going to be overbearing. Like, they're not going to be every 5 seconds, you're so cute, you're so cute. Like, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be more like, you know, catching you off guard. You know what I'm saying? They want you to feel, ooh, every time they say something nice about you. So this person is definitely going to shower you with compliments. This person is going to make you feel more confident within yourself for sure. So this person is bringing out the best in you. Dignity is here. So yes, I feel like for a lot of you, like, you know, you could have dated people that went against your morals, went against, you know, your own boundaries. But I feel like this person, they got it all. Like, this person really is, you know, well put together. Probably got a good head on their shoulders. Probably got their own business themselves or their own, you know, job. Like, they got some shit going for them. That's all I can really say. They got it going on. And you may like that. You may be attracted to a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? This person definitely got that mentality for sure. Incubus is here. We got Innocent here. This person likes to get nasty. Definitely picking up on Scorpio energy with the Incubus card. Now, the only reason why I put this in this deck is to represent the lower self, more so the ego, when it comes to, you know, just a general sense. So I feel like with this person's definitely nasty, okay? Your lower self consists of your sacral chakra. So I do feel like this person really gets down and dirty in the bedroom. That's another thing that this card represents. So the sex with this person is going to be very intense. It's going to be very, very kinky as well. This person's probably got some kinks. You may have some kinks as well. It's gonna like Yo Gotti says, it's gonna go down in the DM. You may have met this person through the DMs too. This person could have DM'd you, or there could have been some type of interaction over social media, which would be how you met this person. That's neither here nor there. Innocent is here, so you seem to be the innocent one here in this connection, or you may present yourself to be innocent, like, ooh, I'm shy, I don't do this, I don't do that. But once you get in that bedroom, what they say, I'm a freak in the sheets, but a lady on the streets. A lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. So that's really what it's giving. And I'm hearing Low by SZA. So yeah, you could be very low-key about your sexual interests. This person may be outright loud about it, like loud and proud about their sexual kinks and their things and, you know, what they like. You may not be as open about it, but, you know, when this person opens you up and you get comfortable with them, you're letting loose. You're going to turn into a Rottweiler. You're going not for real, but you're going to turn into a dangerous woman. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And that doesn't have to be, you know, based on anybody's gender, but I do feel like a lot of y'all are about to be, you know what, I'm gonna just let y'all figure that part out. So I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. I ain't gonna go too far in depth with that. We got codependent here. Be mindful of this, my love. Some of you may not want to, jump right into this because y'all may be working on y'all's codependency. Getting some father wounds here. So, for some of you, you may feel like, your parent, may feel like your parents abandoned you or neglected you in some way. So when you get in a relationship, like, you don't really want them to leave. Like, I feel like that's another thing too. Like, if you see this person, you're going to be so sad when they leave. Like, you're like, oh, no. Like, please don't leave me. Like, you're going to feel like it's the end of the world, friend. That's going to go to show how much you like this person, how much you care for this person. I do feel like, let's see what else you got. Red flags comes out. So, yeah, I feel like with you and this person, like, you both have to pay attention to, your triggers in dating, but also your red flags. They're red flags as well. This person's not going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? This person's going to have their issues, but, if you can call them out on it in a respectful way and let them know, hey, this doesn't make me feel good. I don't feel comfortable with this, or this doesn't make me happy. You communicate with them about that, and they're respectful, and they let you know what they feel and whatever. Everything's going to be smooth. I feel like the only thing here that y'all need is honesty and balance. You know what I'm saying? I just think honesty, y'all need balance. I feel like there's a sense of like y'all taking care of each other too. So I feel like with this connection, like, don't overstep boundaries and don't play your role. I guess what I wanted to say was don't overplay your role. Hopefully that makes sense though, because I didn't know if, I don't think that's grammatically correct, but it don't matter because this ain't a test. This is a reading. But yeah, don't overplay your role. Do your big one, friend. Let this love come in for you, honestly. I feel like there's so much good that could come from this particular connection. I was going to do charms and dice, but I literally do not feel like grabbing that. So I'll do that next time. And if I don't do it next time, y'all can throw tomatoes at me. Okay, I love you all. I hope this reading resonated and gave you some clarity. Feel free to tune in next Friday for a new reading, new energy. We're going to see what progress you done made. And really just go from there. I love you all. Y'all take care, and I will see y'all next time. Don't forget to hydrate and meditate as well. Peace.